So you said AI will eventually replace code and processes, not just assist with them. What does what does that world actually look like for a small business owner? I mean, everybody's scared to death right now about AI in so many ways. Can you just talk about that subject because it's such a big subject?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's an enormous opportunity, and things are certainly going to change. Uh, I think overall it is going to be for the better, right? Productivity is undoubtedly going to increase, which should make all of us richer in the end. The thing here is that we want to be thinking about the people who are going to win are the ones who best understand what to tell the AI to do, right? So this is why I spend a lot of time talking about like business constraints earlier in the interview. So the specifically what code we're going to build out down at the nitty gritty level is much less important than what business problem we're going to attack. And that little microcosm of me doing a software project for somebody expands to the macrocosm of dealing with AI in general.
So what does your sales funnel look like? How do you get people into your process? What's the main way that you find potential customers?
Yeah, this is definitely something I'm working on improving. I'm working with Jason Swainson, who we mentioned earlier, and we're going to try to get better at this. Most of my business thus far has come from repeats and referrals.
Hmm.
So a benefit of doing an extremely good job for people is that they tend to come back and they tend to tell their friends.
Right.
So that's not super exciting from a marketing standpoint, but that has been responsible for the vast majority of my growth. One cool example that I'm doing here, because there are examples in a lot of industries where you can do things like this. So you've probably heard of Upwork, freelancing platform
Yep.
where people can go post jobs for freelancers, and then freelancers can submit proposals for them. So a lot of the stuff on there is sort of people looking for very low dollar overseas labor, but there are some diamonds in the rough. You occasionally get companies that are perfect uh, customers for me posting on there just because they know they need a tool and they don't know any software developers. So they don't know where to go. Maybe a couple Google searches and they wind up on Upwork and they post it there. And I have got probably my single biggest customer originally came from an Upwork posting. So the trouble is you're drinking from a fire hose because there's hundreds of postings a day that have keywords like AI and custom AI software and automation. But the vast majority of them are looking for some $5 an hour overseas developer.
Right.
So there's diamonds in the rough, but it's very
You just
frustrating to dig
you
through
have to sift through
all the
all
rough.
the crap